Hey, I want to
Yes.
say,
What?
first time, I'm grateful you're here at all, Sean. I know you're a busy man, busy. I see you everywhere but home. There's no doubt about that.
True story. I wish I was home sometimes, but I get to enjoy being. Hey, Brian is live right now at FWA. He's got an alert on Facebook.
Should we? Well, right now
blowing up.
right now we're live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere. But anyway, so I know you looks like you're out in the field. I don't know. Is that your home now? Do you even know where you live anymore? Are you sure they're not squatters at your house?
I don't know what's going on in my house right now. Everyone knows but me. This is my home. It has and today we're in New York at a beautiful campsite. This is a blessing to be here together. It is not 100 degrees. It's like 75. Blue skies. Gorgeous.
That's your trailer. What's your nickname for the trailer? I forget. I hear it.
So the War Wagon.
That's awesome. So hey, you got
so Bentley is War Wagon.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I love that. Bentley. That's what I hear all the time. Yeah. So you got some other big news going on right now, though. You got some stuff you've been planning besides all this.
Yeah, just because I was bored. Something in between the hours of like 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. I had nothing to do. So fence games. We took the bull by the horns, and we're going to go ahead and try to run fence games. That's going to happen. Yeah. It's going down.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, what's the deal between the Fence Olympics and the fence games? I know that's where I remember it just going all over. That's the Fence Olympics, and now all of a sudden it's fence games. What's the deal with that?
So our plan is to make fence games big enough that we would get the. So therefore, if we call it Fence Olympics, we would get bad attention from you. I don't think I'd recommend you doing that. It's one thing on a small scale, but we plan on taking coast to coast in our whole entire industry. So we don't want to get halfway down this road and use the wrong name. So we trademarked fence games, so it's protected. We are fine to blow this up, and I think it's going to get pretty darn big with great interest from our entire industry.
That's awesome. Well, I know, obviously, we're FWA is affiliated with the Fence Show and Security Expo. So I know I reached out to you on the fence games, and we kind of talked about that. And I said, hey, I'd love for you to kind of present and have that thing going on at the Fence Show and Security Expo. And you said, yeah, let's do it. So being that.
Yeah, so we want to be able to on the show floor and get people to come to participate in the fence games. You got to pick an event or two. And have skills, see how you stack up against those people that show up to the fence show. So FWA fence games.
And I know it looks like we allotted a pretty good size space for you. So that's a big commitment on your side. We're talking 20 by, 40, 50, whatever it was. So what are you going to do in there, man? What are we going to see?
We're gonna dig some holes. Going to
Whoa.
Okay, we can do this. We've got a plan. We're gonna cut barrel challenge. We're gonna have a picket carrying challenge. We've got some trees, so we had some good ideas, and then we have been messaged by multiple people. But hey, what about this? What about the videos of people demonstrating an event, and they submit? I love that. The ingenuity and the thinking and the creativity that we're getting, this as well as education.
Yeah,
I believe it's going to help educate our industry a little bit and fun at the same time. Like we need this. We need this to pull us all together.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be in a big open area, and you're going to be able to have some TVs playing this and other parts of the fence show, and maybe even during some of the main events.
Yeah, I'm excited. No, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to have you send the plans over. I want to see what this thing's going to look like. I know I'm gonna do my best not to leak it out, but it's hard. It's hard, man. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, nah, this is what's going on here. So I'm
Well,
excited about it. But
we can definitely leak for sure. Some of it for surprise too. I believe there's an element of surprise that's needed to the multiple games throughout the year. We don't want it to be exactly identical, so it'll be a twist to almost everything. Be ready for the unknown, unknowable. You go build a fence, it never goes to plan.
Yeah.
You having a twist to one of these events that you didn't see coming, you know.
Yeah. Well, we got a question now. Someone wants to know, when is the next fence games and how can they get involved? I know it's not just our show, so hopefully it's not, because we want this thing to build up. We want the excitement. So how do they get involved, and when is it?
The first one right now currently is Fence Tech in Oklahoma City. I believe that's second and third. Currently, that I would say currently, because there might be, we're working other fence games before that across the country. So we want to bring fence games from coast to coast to one event. We have multiple, and really build this thing up, right? And then maybe have some sort of grand of the year. How do you get involved? There is a Facebook page. That's a great way for people to go on and post videos of what you're thinking about. We should have for games, post questions, see what's happening. We're going to start dropping some content in there on how we're going to build this thing out and leave the site. It is in the works. It is not completed yet. This is moving faster than
Well, hopefully when that's ready, we'll get you back on and we'll go through the website in a little bit more detail with you. It looks like you're breaking up because it looks like you're out camping, because obviously you're not at home. So you're breaking up. Hopefully it came through at everybody else. It looks like it was breaking up a little on my end. So we might end up having to recap this and do this again. And we'll get those website addresses from you, and I'll get that out to people. In the meantime, if anybody wants a little bit more information, it's free to join FWA, and then we'll be sending out some updates as we get them from Sean. So get on to fenceworkers.org and join, and we'll get some information off to you. But hey, any final thoughts for you, Sean?
I'm gonna move and see if your reception gets better for you. Maybe a good area. If we're down to final thoughts, the biggest thing is get involved. People request that they don't want to compete; they want to help run a competition. We need people to help. We're going to help with the events, the reset, to help keep track of things, right? So we need people that are interested in hosting one. So FWA and Fence Tech are hosting one. But if there's somebody out in their hometown, we want to hear from you. We want to see if we can logistically work that out and bring the fence.
Well, yeah, great. I know we're still breaking up a little bit, but hey, thank you for your time. I know it's Sunday. You got a lot going on, especially with the wedding too coming up. So if anybody knows you, we know Heather, and she's the real deal. So right. There's no doubt. So congratulations on that too. If everybody didn't know, Sean's getting married. So if he's not planning all this, he's also got a wedding. He's also got a wedding to plan. So that's going to come down to it. Who's really planning that wedding? That's what I want to know. So
be Heather. Definitely.
So I know
Heather's planning the wedding.
Yeah. So we'll let you go since it's Sunday. And everybody, thank you for watching. If you're watching this live, man, we love you. That's awesome. But if you're watching this later, then thank you too. If you give us some feedback, appreciate it, you guys. Thanks, Sean.
All right. Appreciate it. Bye.